Ohio Valley Conference Football Association. Kanari Wilcher is back deep to receive. He won't get a chance to run this back. And let's go down to the field now to our reporter on the sideline, Kylan Mills. Kylan. And officially 9 yards, just shy of the first down. So a second down and short. That's an offensive coordinator's dream, but it's a check down throw. Laughery carried on the first play, a reception on the second play, and a first down for the Illini.
Graduate.
3 years at Eastern Illinois, 1 year at Northern Illinois for Mark Aitken. That's a transfer, Moses Alexander from the University of Houston. He was the closest defender on an incomplete pass for Zachary Franklin. And after picking up one, Bobby Wilder, head coach at Tennessee Tech, formerly a dozen years at Old Dominion. Holly throwing, there's the aforementioned Mirza. Ball came out, Mirza back on top of it. The ruling on the field appears to be completed pass.
Here than Miles Scott, the other safety, opposite of Matthew Bailey.
Yeah, last year, Rosiak had 82 tackles, but this time it's Matthew Bailey making a tackle on a run by M.J. Flowers and a run for a first down.
Yeah, and a little tempo here from the Panthers as Flowers was able to find it.
Best freshman in FCS. He ran for over 850 yards last year. He goes out. Jay Pearson is in. This is another back that the staff at Eastern Illinois really likes. Jay, he's got the ability to do something in the open field.
Devers, excellent job by the Panthers.
60 Arius Smith, as you noted, Jay, part of plowing the road for Pearson. And now to the other side of the field, the rollout, and the pass is complete. Mirza's got it, and Mirza's out of bounds into field goal range. One passes last year, just over 720 yards. He was an all-conference selection. Now Jay Pearson bumps out of one tackle inside the 25, loose football, and Illinois, they want to create more turnovers this year, and they do. It's a fumble recovery for Seth Coleman. Seth Coleman.
Back was going down. That's when the back relaxes and Seth Coleman up to clean it up.
Jay Pearson fumbles. Seth Coleman with the recovery. Caden Fagan at running back. The pass is complete. Altmaier to Zachary Franklin last year. Also had one receiving touchdown to go with 2 rushing touchdowns. And here's a slant, and Pat Bryant pays the price, caught the ball, held onto it, got drilled by Nick Coe. It's no gain on the play. And now a turn and toss. And there's room to run for Caden Fagan. A lot of room to run, and then upended near the 20-yard line. Out of bounds after the big pickup. Caden Fagan, 5-pound. Josh McCray from Enterprise, Alabama. He's in the game. And it's a pass on the right side, and it's a catch by Kanari Wilcher. Wilcher had 4 receptions last year, taken down to the open field. But
of his offensive lines.
Made 8 starts last year. And the opening night starter. Here's the fade to the end zone, and it's Franklin and Alexander going after it, and dealt with it for the touchdown. Oh, they're going to say it's out of bounds.
It's going out of bounds, but they'll take a longer look at it. Let's take a second look. He goes up over the top. That's called mossing someone, and he's able to see, he doesn't have quite the control there in his foot.
The game, and he didn't survive the ground. I think in the end, that's where the decision is made. Now here's Altmaier, fakes the handoff, throws. This will be a touchdown, Pat Bryant. They had to wait a play, but now they savor the flavor of the end zone for the first.
I love that they get Altmaier outside of the pocket, sprinting to his right. Watch when he throws the football behind Bryant so that it's away from the Eastern Illinois defender and pulls Bryant off of his post route back. He pitch and catch.
Now handling place-taking duties this year is David Olano, and Caleb Griffin is outstanding.
Tackle in space, playing that position like Sidney Brown played it 2 years ago.
Second-year defensive coordinator Aaron Henry in our chat yesterday called him a calming piece for the defense. And a throw and an incompletion. Torrey Cox Jr. on the coverage. Pass was intended for Mirza, and with poor field position, candidates to return punts. And it's Resetich with the first opportunity. And that had a little bit more giddy-up to it than I thought it would on that line drive. But speaking of giddy-up, Matt Resetich has got some! Oh, is the punter. Horvath tackled him in the open field at the 25-yard line. Nice return of a very returnable kick.
Look for Franklin and Bryant in the pass game taking shots at the 20-yard line here.
Henry Boyer right now is the tight end. Altmaier's got a ton of time, slings it for the sideline, and it's Zakhari Franklin. He's caught it inside the 5. TSA, but that was one of the selling points to take that off his plate. His first and goal play for the 4. Big push, but
he did not actually complete the catch in the end zone.
McCray, no, they won't go to him. Instead, it is a wide open Tanner Orkin. He caught one pass last year for a touchdown, and his first catch of this year is a touchdown. The board, and the Illini now have a 2-touchdown lead.
Watch Arkin chip here, and that makes the linebacker look away who has man coverage. He turns out on a quick boot route and just dumps off for the touchdown.
David Owano with the
tailback. He was a lot cooler at a single digit. I got stuck with 47. He's a better athlete. Good player for Eastern Illinois.
And good player for Illinois, making an interception inside the 40-yard line. Miles Scott, his fingerprints are all over this game tonight. Forced fumble in the first quarter, interception on the first play of the second quarter.
Field a little bit, but watch this. They go the deep post on Matthew Bailey, and watch Miles Scott bail out Bailey. Just what a free safety can do here. Watch him come off his route here, and Mirza's going to collapse.
Going with two tight ends here, and McCray is the only back, and it's just a big push by an offensive line that Brett Bielema raved about in our discussion with him yesterday. That push easily leads to a pickup. State, and then went back into the portal after spring ball. And here's a run and a lot of room to run for Aiden Lawfrey. Lawfrey started tonight at running back, and this is one of his most impactful plays in the game. He's inside the 10 for a first and goal.
Yard conversion, I'm sure that's done. A 4-4-1.
Well, he has now carried it 5 times tonight with this run. He started the game. Caden Fagan has had 6 carries, 1 scramble and 1 design quarterback sneak to convert a 3rd down. Here he is looking for his 3rd touchdown pass over Henry Boyer, incomplete, bringing up 3rd down and goal just outside the 8. Now that's Zakhari Franklin. He was the slot on the right. They motioned him to the left. Altmaier has looked that way, throws back in the end zone, and the closest player to it was Anthony Shockey. Shockey, who was a huge question mark.
I don't know if that was an issue from that, but looked like he grabbed his right leg.
The field goal here for David Owano is good from 26 yards. That's 10 points in the game tonight off turnovers for Illinois.
Side linebackers, this is quite the pass rush brigade right here.
Pectoral muscle injury limited James Kreutz in fall camp, but he was part of that play. This is 3rd and 8, it dropped. It's an incomplete pass, no doubt about that. Kreutz, by the way, did pounce on that. Look at Illinois 25-yard line, hoping for some more hang time on this punt, and he got precisely that. Oh, and it's fumbled by Brasenic. He was calling for a fair catch. It appeared, and Illinois is back on top of it. Oh, big moment there on special teams. But he was in communication with Barry Lunny Jr., the offensive coordinator. Miles Scott has the green dot on defense. Check down throw, Hank Beatty, 3rd and 12. Beatty caught the first down pass for a loss of a yard. The 3rd down pass is a positive play, but in the second quarter, Pierce Holland and dropped Eli Mirza. There's also a marker down on the far side of the field as Mirza dropped it in the vicinity of what would have been a first down at the 30, but now we've got a
offside. Defense number 9, 5-yard penalty, results in a first down.
Matthew Bailey, good defense up front.
And Aaron Henry was so excited yesterday about seeing Joe Barna, the freshman, get some snaps on defense tonight. Oh, and here's trouble. Pressure and interception. Torrey Cox Jr. Illinois blows up the attempted screen pass and the transfer from Ohio. Torrey Cox Jr. with the pick.
For the Illini D.
23 starts in 2 years for the Bobcats of Ohio. 3 interceptions in those 2 seasons. Aaron Henry described his fall camp as electric. And here's a throw. Pat Bryant. He caught it! Pat Bryant with a touchdown! How did he get down in bounds?
Watch him high point the football, left foot down right there. Great catch by Pat Bryant, a guy who had footballs hit his hands too many times in the end zone that did not turn into touchdowns. Says, I got this play right here. Great ball by Altmyer. High.
They're the lead dogs in the passing game now for Illinois, and Bryant has 2 touchdowns tonight.
Right, but this for defense when it's game time. Hey, man, you get to take to the ground and hit as hard as you can.
And here's pressure forcing Pierce Holly out of the pocket, and that's a nice tackle. He goes down. Dylan Rosiak involved again, and down short of the first down.
Right, that's what you want in a tackle. Great feet for J.C. Davis.
Off to the right side, Pat Bryant, he has 2 touchdown catches tonight. And then a grab, far side of the field, out of bounds, 34-yard line, a first down. Clock stops.
Prepared for a Midwest winter, to which he responded, come on now, I'm a big guy, I like the cold.
Here's a pass to the end zone. Elsie caught the first pass of the drive, and he's caught the last pass of the drive. Touchdown, Illinois! Great throw to the corner of the end zone, and Malik Elsie extends the lead. 34 yards on the pitch and catch.
Watch him stumble, but then regain his feet here. Beats his man off the line. Watch him stumble a little bit right there, but he's able to gather himself. Altmyer stands in. Another great deep ball by Luke Altmyer. Maybe didn't stumble, but excellent builder from Malik Elsie.
Extra point.
A player with the guilt of a bad play, but playing the next play. That's Luke Altmyer, the leader for this Illini offense.
He threw 13 touchdowns last year. He is about a third of the way there tonight. Jay Pearson.
Mississippi State.
Yes, sir. Barry Lunny said yesterday to us that he's just more comfortable this year. Knows me, knows Coach B, knows the system, how we practice, how we coach things. Mac Rusetich has been returning punts tonight. This is the
turnovers, no turnovers, right? So very clean first half for the Illini.
No big negative plays to speak of on offense, and forcing turnovers. 3 turnovers. Illinois won the toss tonight. They received to start the game, so Eastern Illinois has the ball to start the second half. And more down to the field from Kylan Mills.
It's been costly. It's negated a TFL by Matthew Bailey and that sack by Gabe Akis.
And here's pressure again, but Holly got the ball out, and it's caught by Cooper Willman, and it's a first down over the 45 to the 47.
Good protection there by the EIU offensive line. We thought we'd see more of that.
Over 720 yards. Drew Wilder, the shotgun snap, nowhere to go for Pierce Holly. Wow.
Just love the call that Seth Coleman ran right there. A very efficient, successful first half for Luke Altmyer.
81 yards all year last year for Aiden Lawfrey. He's got 40 yards tonight. Oh, wow. 2 markers have been thrown here on this second down play.
It's going to be a roughing the passer on Eastern Illinois. It was complete to Colin Dixon.
It's number 6. 15-yard penalty from the end of the play. Automatic first down.
That's pass rusher
after that
Joel
last defensive
Barrows.
possession.
Now Lawfrey goes in motion out of the backfield. A clean pocket. A good pass to Ashton Hollins. Put his foot in the ground. Spins to the outside and down the sideline. First time he's been involved tonight. And Ashton Hollins, the redshirt, or the sophomore that is, from Lucedale, Mississippi. Barry Lunny Jr. was at UTSA before coming to Illinois. Was with Brett Bielema at Arkansas. Coached as an assistant on his dad's staff at Bentonville High School. And here's a catch by Kenari Wilcher, and a late flag at the end of the play. The catch and run left, spreading the wealth in the passing game, Jay. But right now, it's the running game, and Lawfrey so close to accounting for the first rushing touchdown of the game tonight for Illinois. But Down Arkin, the tight end, among those who threw good blocks. And now here's a chance for Caden Fagan, and he sticks the ball out for the goal line. And waiting on a signal, and Luke Altmyer has hoisted his hands and arms in the air. And finally the call is touchdown. The man that matters, one of the referees indicates touchdown. The line judge came in. I love that Luke Altmyer signaled touchdown, but the line judge made it official.
Made it official. Let's look at the extra effort here. See the ball cross. It's hard to see now where his knee's at, but doesn't look like his hip or his knee is down right there.
I agree.
And he passes and breaks that plane, that goal line. Any part of that ball, good call right there by the officials. That's a great look right there. Actually hit.
After review, the runner was down at the half-yard line.
Oh. Well, they dial up Caden Fagan's number again. Yes, they will, and this is a no-doubter. Into the end zone. A little delayed gratification for Caden Fagan. The initial touchdown taken away. This one is on the board, 37-0 with an extra point to come. One-yard touchdown run.
Just a little zone play, right? Cuts it right back into.
Yeah, Melvin Priestley is the other new tackle. We talked about J.C. Davis. Oh, now the third down snap. It is 5.5 yards. It's inside the 30. Holly throws, and this is caught by Eli Mirza, who fights off a tackle by Jaheim Clark.
Newton, a tear at defensive tackle, create chaos.
Here's a 2nd down and 3, and it's locked it up by Pierce Holly. Oh, wow. Caleb Patterson on coverage. And 2 different penalty flags fly in, understandably so.
And pulls down the receiver when he doesn't need to, right? Watch him pull down right there. He didn't need to do that.
22, 15-yard penalty, automatic first down.
8 defensive linemen under Terrence Jamison, the defensive line coach. Could Barna be the next? He plays outside linebacker, but does play on the outside on the line of scrimmage.
And Holly throws it away. There was a delayed blitz coming in. 39-yard line of the Illini, 4th and 8. Here's Holly to throw, and they convert. It's caught at the 25, running to the inside of the field, and then the ball came out at the last minute after Darius Smith and caught it.
How about Dylan Rozek? This is what you call hustle, folks. Patterson is beat on the play. Coach that drill every day, every week probably, of how to get the football out, executed perfection by Dylan Rosiak.
And they go on an end around here, and there's space for Aiden Lawfery. Lawfery running down the sideline and outside the 40-yard line. Big pickup on the first play after the turnover. His 25th start on the Illinois offensive line tonight. And here is a keeper by Altmyer. Altmyer, a first down. Elijah Tolbert looked like he wanted to slap that ball away, running up from behind. A talented trio at running back, no question. That Illinois, if they can keep them healthy, will have at their disposal this year. First down easily converted by Fagan to the 22.
If I would have known, I would have got 3 guys for 1,000 yards.
Man, Altmyer has time to do his laundry back there, and then finally has to go to the check down throw. And part of the running back room, Josh McCray,
personal foul
on this play, the second of the 4th quarter.
To the face. Defense, number 91. Half the distance to the goal, automatic first down.
Well, a most untimely sixer named Jay for the 14th president of the United States. Josh McCray fighting for extra yards off the pile and spins to the 6-yard line.
I don't know if I'm more impressed with you knowing their archives.
Well, we move on here early in the 4th quarter. I did not think Franklin Pierce and F. Scott Fitzgerald would both be referenced tonight. We now reference Josh McCray untouched into the end zone. Melvin Priestley, the transfer from Grambling State, helped plow the
land of Lincoln. Melvin Priestley, though, how about him pulling around here? 58.
Ooh.
Wow. Get him some syrup. You know, they said he went to, they went to the version of a pancake house, kind of like an IHOP in Louisiana, and he looked like he had some syrup with that pancake. Get that guy another breakfast.
Oh, my goodness. Guys that have come in had experience. added to the nucleus of guys who gained experience and got some growing pains out of the way last year. And he said, I'm going to be better and different and call things differently. Year 1 to year 2, almost turnover number 5. Wow. Right to Terrence Brooks, one of those portal guys.
Stadium when you go out to Oregon, right?
That's suboptimal.
Right,
yeah.
you want that.
By the way, got a 100-yard rusher tonight, Kaden Feagin. Just tacked on a little more, so he's going to be in the neighborhood of what, 107 now, thereabouts.
And he'll let Jordan Anderson come spot him. Jordan, I think, ran quarterback there on the Wildcat and just dominated everybody. Can you imagine that guy at a 1A school?
Feagin had a touchdown run, and the first time they thought he was in, it was taken away on an instant replay situation. And then the follow-up from about a half yard out, Feagin ran it in here earlier in the second half. Leary on play for Eastern Illinois. Pierce Hawley put some air under this pass. Too much. Way too much. Over the head of Anthony Manaves, the tight end who was the closest receiver in the vicinity. Eastern, a lot of depth at wide receiver as well. If you look at the number of players who've been targeted and caught passes, and add another name to that list, this is Carson Goda, a transfer tight end from Division II St. Anselm in New Hampshire, where he caught 122 passes. Pass on second down. A lot of, even with Isaiah Williams, who you just saw, and Casey Washington gone. So let's see who's caught passes tonight. Pat Bryant, Tanner Arkin, Carson Goda. Next week they play at Northwestern. After that, they're playing 2 Big Ten opponents. They've got a rivalry game that they play at Illinois State. They don't leave the state of Illinois until they play a game at Tennessee State in conference in the Big South Ohio Valley Football Association on October the 12th. A big part of the success, an important ingredient in 2022 to turn the ball over and to take advantage. And that ingredient served them well in the recipe tonight. 45-0. It's gone final. The biggest shutout win for the Illini since October of 1973.
Wow, 51 years against Iowa Hawkeyes.
Wow.
Impressive.
Brett Bielema now 19-19 in 3 seasons and 1 game as the head coach of the Illini. 116 wins between his time as a head coach with Wisconsin, Arkansas, and now into season number 4 at